Well, after the comfort of walking on a sealed road, I now come to a track. I have an idea where I am now. I think I'm about I suspect, if my research is correct, I'm about a kilometre away from my turn off for Shiroyama. Amazing, it's still sort of so isolated, but you can hear the sounds of the city below you, and also the area is on the flight path of Osaka Airport, so you can quite often get an aeroplane flying over. Well, I think I've reached my junction to Tsubakio-jo, Shiroyama. According to my instructions, there's a chain across the track. And, lo and behold, here is the chain across the track. Oh, I'm looking forward to stopping and having a break. Let's cross over here. Okay, another junction there. Oh, hello, there's a marker. Okay, my instructions were to go to the left, Tsubakio-jo. So let's see what we can find. Looks like this place is sort of frequented. Maybe my first indication that this is a foundation, looking at the way those rocks have been placed. In a minute now I expect to see a warrior come chasing out on horseback. Maybe Watanabe can and Tom Cruise. I've rejoined the track, seeing more signs of excavation up here. If we just sort of zoom up into there a little bit, we can see more earthworks. I spotted another sort of icon here, quite interesting. Sort of statues in there. The impression I'm getting now that I'm at Tsubakio-jo and I'm actually on the sort of the upper part of the castle, above the main wall. I can see more examples of that here, looking at those rocks there, and I'm wondering whether this would have been some sort of a moat. I mean, I can't imagine them having anything like Osaka Castle. Where would the water come from? But then he only lived up here to keep away from his other castle, Tsutsuijo, that was being under attack. So, could you imagine the view though, without those trees? Okay. So looking around here, I'd say that I'm fairly well on the top of it. Just come over here and have a look. Here, you can see the sort of the wall going around here and this sort of channel around the bottom of it. Okay, well this is where I was a few minutes ago. Here, because there's my track over there. So this definitely, I would say, Tsubakio-jo. No one home at present, so I'm going to have to make do with my own cup of coffee. I spotted something just down below me here. It looks fairly new because it's painted vermilion. So I'm sort of the hint that maybe it's a shrine of some sort. I mean, this Imagine 800 years ago the view here would have got somewhere near. Okay, so we head down here. Let's have a look. Well, interesting. I don't think that was built 800 years ago. I wouldn't even think it would be built 8 years ago. It's fairly very new. It's an interesting little pond down here, so I'm wondering whether Tsui-san did have a shrine here. And look at that wall there. It's interesting. Well, this gets more interesting as we go on. I'm just going to investigate the inscription on this monument. Oh, that's good. Oh dear. More remnants. Okay. Oh, look what I found. Whee. Well to Tsubakio-jo. I still get fascinated with places like this, such isolated locations there. How they built them, how they got the materials, how they excavated the ground. I mean, I'd say this would be fairly well the original path. Okay then. I'm assuming that Shiroyama will be along here somewhere. I spotted a million coloured tories, so if I'm not mistaken, on the summit of Shiroyama. This is recently being replaced because another photograph I saw, she was pretty dilapidated. This is what I've come to see. Hey, Shiroyama, 528 metres high. God, imagine if there are no trees here, the view. Eh? Would have been spectacular over there. Okay, I'm going to have a bite to eat in 3 hours. Well, I'm going to say farewell to Shiroyama. And I'm going to head back down, just a wee clearing down below and stop for lunch.